Exeter is a really good place to study modern languages because of the variety and things that you can do. Because you can do so many different modules, because you can do so many different languages, and there's a lot of opportunities to just try lots of different things.
Studying languages here is so much more than just studying a language, and that's what sometimes I don't think people realise. And there's such a broad range of things that you can study that it's not just one aspect of the culture, it can be all throughout history of the country or about particular aspects.
One of my favourite things about the French, specifically the French department of Exeter, is the wide variety of different modules you can take. I did a lot of film modules, so I did a film module first year, second year and my final year as well. And in first and second year it was focusing specifically on French film, whereas kind of in my final year it looked more generally at Western cinema. I really liked the flexibility of the course, the kind of 50-50 split between English and French, which means that I got to take half my classes in English, half my classes in French.
I chose to study combined honours at Exeter in International Relations and Russian because I wanted to start 2 new subjects at university. I had studied neither of them before. I did French, Spanish and economics at A-level, and I wanted to kind of study a new language which I felt would be relevant in the future.
I did a year abroad. I split it between Germany and Spain, and that was definitely the best year that I've had at Exeter. It was just, I had the most fun. I did a work placement and I did a semester studying, so I split it between the 2 things, and I just had so many great new experiences, and it gave me so much more confidence to do anything really. When you come back from your year abroad, you're going to have so much confidence and you're going to feel like you can definitely do it.
I decided to spend my year abroad completely in Italy. I worked at Armani for the first 6 months of my year abroad. It was very intense. It was a completely Italian-speaking office. It was amazing and I got to do so many exciting things.
So going on my year abroad, I hadn't had an experience really in Spain before. There were hundreds of Erasmus students that went there, and at the beginning of the year they got everyone together and had a picture together and had an event with food and music, and it was just a really great way of getting to meet all the people who were doing the same thing as you. Just being thrown in the country and just having to go for it and speak as much as I could, that was probably a really big challenge.
I definitely feel like there are all sorts of opportunities available in the future through studying languages. I don't know what I want to do yet, but I don't find that daunting anymore. It's more exciting that there are all sorts of routes that I can go into because of the transferable skills that a languages degree has given me.
As I found out, not that many people speak English in China, and having the language was a real asset. I think in the business world today, having Chinese is going to become so valuable because it sets you apart from everyone else, and also I think it's seen as very respectful that you're trying and you're learning about this culture.
After university, I've been lucky enough to be offered a job at Bloomberg in London. They're an international all-American journalist firm, I suppose you would sort of describe them as. They sell financial news, so anything to do with financial markets. And it's a really fantastic opportunity because it's a German-speaking job in London. So I get to use my degree, which was really important to me.
Because I've done languages and because I've done so many different things, because I've been able to work abroad and study abroad, I've got a lot of good experience that's going to help me in the future.
Learning languages in itself is a challenge. Going on a year abroad is another challenge, and that's something employers really do look highly on.
I definitely knew I'd made the right choice by coming to Exeter. I just had so much fun here. My first year was great. I really enjoyed what I did, what I studied, I really loved. So I just knew that I'd made a really good choice by coming here.
What I loved so much about Exeter was just how beautiful the city was, how beautiful the university was, and there was so much to offer for students. Everything was close by.
I think Exeter's a great city to live in and to be a student in. It's a very student-based city. There's lots of things to do. There's lots of fun things going on. I always love summer in Exeter because you can go down to the quay, you can go down to the beach.
I like Exeter because it has so much to offer outside the city. I think there are so many places you can go to see. There's Exmouth, just 20 minutes on the train. You can drive to North Devon as well. It's gorgeous up there. And just having that so close by was a real draw for me.
The thing that I'll take with me for the rest of my life after studying here at Exeter is the people that you meet. It's such a wide breadth of people from all across the world. From all different kinds of backgrounds, and it's such a fantastic way to meet people and an opportunity to go and stay with people that live in different countries, different parts of the UK.
I think when I was looking around, I chose Exeter because of the community feeling that I could come on an open day, come on an off-order visit day, and I really felt like everyone was really passionate about their subjects and really passionate about Exeter University. It's a fantastic city to be living in. I think it's the perfect size to be a student in. It really feels like campus spills over into town. especially because it's only a 15-minute walk away. Everyone lives in similar areas, so you definitely feel like you're always part of the student community, and it feels like a really safe space and a really comfortable space to be learning in amongst other people who are kind of going through the same thing that you are.